Why is learning so hard? Think back on a time when you struggled to pick up a new skill, even after putting in your best effort. It's not because you're a slow learner, it's not because you're untalented, and it's definitely not because you are too old to learn. The real reason? Most of us were never taught the right way to learn. In today's fast-changing world, learning isn't just a useful skill, it is essential for survival. And the good news is, there's a simple framework that can help you to unlock the ability to learn anything faster and better. In his book, Limitless, Jim Kwik outlined 3 components of learning: mindset, motivation, and methods. I found this frame really useful to organize what I've learned about learning over the years. So in this video, I'll be sharing insights and tips from top books organized into these 3 buckets, or the 3 M's. We're going to find out the biggest myths that are holding you back, how to create a learning plan that's both motivating and useful, and the top books and resources to master the best learning techniques. Make sure you stick around until the end because these ideas can change the way you learn forever. Now, before learning how to learn, you need to first fix what you believe about learning. Because if you think that learning is difficult or that you're not smart enough, you will always struggle to make progress. It's like trying to run with your legs tied together. And what's tying us down are all the learning myths that we've been taught in our lives. So let's look at 3 myths that might be crippling your learning abilities. Here's a video for my learning business, Reading Graphics, as a quick explainer. Let's start with the first myth. I'm just not smart enough. Have you ever said to yourself, I'm a slow learner, or I don't have the gift for learning? Here's the truth. Your ability to learn isn't set in stone. Your brain is like a muscle. The more you challenge it, the stronger it gets. Studies on neuroplasticity show that with the right techniques, anyone can improve how they learn. Myth number 2, I'm too old to learn. You might hear people saying, it's too late now. My brain just doesn't work the same way as when I was young. Again, that's untrue. Learning happens at all ages. Research on neuroplasticity shows that people in their 60s, 70s, and even 80s can still form new neural connections and master new skills. In short, your brain doesn't stop learning. It only slows down if you stop using it. That's true whether you are in your 20s or 70s. Myth number 3, I've already learned everything I needed in school. People think that their learning is done once they have a degree or diploma. But the truth is, school merely gives you a foundation or a starting point. The world is changing so rapidly. Experts estimate that knowledge is doubling every 12 months, and soon it could be every 12 hours. If you rely on what you learned in school, you'll quickly fall behind. The most successful people aren't the ones with the highest academic qualifications. They are the ones who keep learning and updating their knowledge over time. Can you see how debunking these myths can help you to become more confident about learning? All of these myths involve the fixed mindset, which is our belief that our abilities are set in stone and cannot be changed. The solution? Shift to a growth mindset, which is about believing that we can improve any aspect of our skills or intelligence with effort. This single mindset shift from fixed to growth mindset will change everything you think you know about learning. You can learn more about the growth mindset in this video, or head over to the Reading Graphics book summary on mindset, which is a best-selling book by Roediger. Links are in the description below. Now that you've unlocked the right mindset, let's talk about how to actually start learning and keep ourselves going with motivation. Think about it. Have you ever started learning something only to lose interest halfway? It's not because you're lazy. It's because you don't have a clear goal driving you forward. So how do you stay motivated? Here's a 3-step plan to make learning exciting and sustainable. The first step is knowing exactly what you want to learn and why it matters to you. Because when your learning goal is tied to something meaningful, motivation comes naturally. For example, you might want to learn AI tools to boost your productivity or to stay competitive at work, because security and a sense of contribution are important to you. Or you might want to learn to draw because both you and your partner love art and you want to develop that as a shared hobby to bring yourself closer together. The most powerful whys evoke strong feelings. So ask yourself, why do I want to learn this? How will it impact me and those around me? Once you know what you want to learn and why you want to learn it, you can figure out how to learn it with minimal time and effort. That's where the next step comes in, creating a simple learning plan. Let's go back to the AI example. You can research online communities or look up AI courses to understand what's involved. Instead of academic learning, break it down into small, real-world tasks that you can work toward. Say if you're a designer, you might focus on using Adobe Firefly to enhance your workflow. Or you can create a mini presentation about your work or upcoming holiday using AI-generated visuals to showcase your skills. In the first 20 hours, Josh Kaufman shared how he learned the ukulele by starting with just one set of chord progressions, which work for most songs. So remember, you don't need a perfect plan. You just need a clear enough jump-off point. Try to research how other people mastered their skills, and you can simplify the plan further by asking what are the 20% of steps and resources that gave them 80% of their results. Once you've typed this down, it's time for step 3, commit time and action. Often, we don't feel like studying due to procrastination or distractions. So the solution is to take them out of the equation as far as possible. Pre-schedule your learning time upfront by blocking out 20 hours on your calendar. Then use focus strategies like the 5-second rule or the Pomodoro technique to help yourself stay on track. So back to the drawing example, you can set aside 1 to 2 hours each evening to relax, disconnect from work, and create. Keep past sketches on your desk as a reminder of your progress. And if you find yourself procrastinating, use the 5-second rule. Just count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and start immediately. Or focus on just 25 minutes and then take a 5-minute break. If you want to learn more about these techniques, check out this other video where we dive into the science of procrastination and tips to overcome it. By taking 3 simple steps, knowing what to learn and why, having a simple kickoff plan, and then making time for it, you will find it far easier to learn something new. Now that you have the right mindset and motivation, you are ready to apply the third ingredient, methods, to truly accelerate your learning. Sadly, most traditional learning methods like memorization or passive learning are ineffective. And with so many experts out there, who do we even listen to? My team at Reading Graphics actually reviewed and summarized hundreds of books. And we recently shortlisted the top 5 books that you can start with for virtually any learning goal. Let's find out what they are. Book number 1, Make It Stick. Do you spend hours learning something only to forget everything soon after? Make It Stick explains why traditional studying methods like rereading and cramming don't work, and what actually does. This book introduces powerful techniques like retrieval practice and spaced repetition, helping you retain knowledge longer and learn more effectively. That's where the next book comes in, A Mind for Numbers. Think you're bad at certain subjects like math or science? This book proves otherwise. A Mind for Numbers by Barbara Oakley explains how the brain processes information and how strategies like chunking and visualization can make even the most complex topics easier to grasp. The best part is, these strategies will work for learning any subject, not just numbers. Book number 3, Ultralearning. If you want to master new skills quickly, this book is for you. Ultralearning is a self-directed, high-intensity approach to skill acquisition. He presents 9 practical principles used by top performers to learn complex subjects in record time. You'll discover techniques to optimize what you learn, improve focus, create effective drills, self-testing, and more. But if 9 principles seem too much for you, how about getting results fast with just 4 steps? That brings us to book number 4, The First 20 Hours. Ever heard that it takes 10,000 hours to master a skill? In reality, most of us don't need to spend all that time to become experts. We just need to get good enough to use a skill effectively for our work or personal life. And for that, 20 hours is enough if you use the right approach. In the first 20 hours, Josh Kaufman breaks down skill acquisition into 4 simple steps to help you become competent and functional quickly in any skill, be it learning a language, playing an instrument, or improving a professional skill. Book number 5, Limitless. Jim Kwik goes beyond methods to also address the mindset and motivation required to unlock your brain's limitless potential. Personally, I recommend Make It Stick and A Mind for Numbers as essential books for learning how the brain and learning actually works. But if you want to focus on learning specific skills and subjects quickly, Ultralearning and The First 20 Hours are a lot more targeted. And of course, we've already touched on the 3 M's in Limitless, though it also contains a lot of other insights about learning, so it's a good place to start if you're still feeling overwhelmed or unmotivated. As always, I've included the book summary links in the description. As you can see, learning can be understood, mastered, and even fun and easy with the right mindset, motivation, and methods. What are you committed to learning this year? Drop a comment and let me know which of the 3 M's you'll be using first. I'll be reading every response. And remember to subscribe to Growth Garden for more videos for unlocking your potential and doing more with less. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video, and let's keep growing together.